Google Docs offers two handy ways to share a document. The first is just an easy way to send a copy of the document via email directly from Google Docs. Once we're done working on our document, we just open the File menu and choose Email as Attachment. So again, with this option, we're sending the document via email as an attachment. And at the very top of this panel, we can choose what type of file we want the attachment to be. We can even paste the entire document into the email with this option. Whatever file type we choose, we have to keep in mind what we saw in the last video. Different file types behave differently, so the attachment may present some graphic changes with respect to the original. The PDF is the file type that maintains things the closest to our original design, but the recipient won't be able to edit the attachment as easily as she would with other file types, like Microsoft Word, for example. In this field, we can enter the recipient's email address. Of course, we can add more than one recipient. The subject of the email automatically gets the title of the document, but we can always change it. And we can add a message in this third field. By checking this checkbox, the email gets automatically sent to our own email address too. The last thing to do is click Send. I'll cancel out instead. The other sharing option we'll examine makes the most of Google Drive sharing capabilities. By clicking the Share button on the top right, we can actually grant access to this document to specific people only. We just have to type their names or email addresses in this field. Note that the document itself will remain in our Google Drive. What we're doing here is we're simply inviting this person to access the document from her own computer or device. Using this drop-down menu, we can also choose what kind of access, what kind of privileges to grant this person. She can be allowed to fully edit, only comment, or only view the document. I'll keep it as it is. Finally, we can add a short message and click Send. Our friend will receive an email notification with a link that will let her access this document according to the privileges that we gave her. Keep in mind that if the people we want to share a document with don't have a Google account, then in order to use this method, we have to click this link on the top right corner. This reveals a special link to this document, and anybody who have access to this link will have access to the document, with no need to be logged into a Google account or even have one for that matter. We can set the privileges with this drop-down menu. So in this case, I'm sharing this document with both Julia and whoever has this link. Again, the advantage is that people without a Google account can still access our Google Docs document, but it can get harder to identify who made what change. So use this option only if needed and with caution. I'll keep this feature off for now and click Send. The nice thing about this sharing method is that if we granted our friend edit privileges, we can both access the document at the same time and edit it together. As soon as Julia opens the document on her computer, her icon appears in the upper right corner marked with the color, and we can watch her edit the document in real time. We're now working at the same document simultaneously. This last sharing method we discussed can also be actioned from Google Drive homepage. We just right-click the file and choose Share. Hi, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or just want to say hi, please drop me a line in the comment section below. I'm working on a series of videos for people who don't know how to use the computer very well. So please share these videos with relatives and friends who you think may find them informative. Also give it a thumbs up if you can, that always helps. That's all for now. I'm Albi. Take care.